Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Today we are going to make a necklace from, which bag is this one? This is going to be from the Tropical Heat collection, okay? And it's from the Bargain Bead box. All right, so I made a little bracelet yesterday, and I wanted specifically only to use the shiny crystal faceted octagon beads, the opal red ones. And I used one of the pendants as well. Found this pretty clasp at, I think it was Joann Fabrics. But so this is the little bracelet I made. All right, and I wanted a necklace to go with it that would match it. So we're going to be using, again, like I said, the octagon beads. We're going to be using, and it's up to you what size spacer beads you want to use, but I'm going to be using some tiny gold spacer beads. And then as well as the chain that came in this box, okay? And so with the chain, what you want to do is you want to take 4 links, cut every 4 links. That's what you're going to do. Every 4 links you're going to cut. So that you have 4 links, a bunch of 4 links, okay? And you're probably going to want 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, maybe 12. Okay? And then the little spacer beads. All right, so let's move that to the side. And you're also going to need wiring. I suggest the thinnest one you can get. I think this is a 26 or 28 gauge. I brought this so long ago before I even got into wiring. It came into some kit of mine, and I've had it for 4 years now. And I'm finally using the heck out of it this year. So I cannot tell you where it came from. Spacer beads that I'm using. Okay, I got this from BB Craft. They come different sizes in here, 14 karat gold plated. And as you can see, I've been using the heck out of these. That's going on my beaded purse. I mean, that's going to be a separate video I do because I learned how to do different looping in this beaded purse that I did want to show you guys, but that'll be a different video. All right, let's go ahead and get started because I do have to clock into work today. Got to make that money. Okay, so we are going to be connecting this necklace. I wanted it to have no jump rings. I didn't want any jump rings to show when I was making this. I just wanted to look like it goes uniform together within this necklace. Like it was already built into the necklace. So that's what we're going to be doing with these. That's the plan. It does take a little bit of time. So just have time. All right. So these two are done. I'm going to show you. This is just like we did for the January box. If you can remember how we did that one bracelet. And it was a chain link bracelet. We did it with no jump rings. This is the same thing we're going to be doing with this one. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do 2 or 3 of them. Then we're going to go off camera and finish. Because like I said, it does take time. Make sure you do have the tools you need. You need something to cut with. You can use your hands, but I like to use this when I need to fix back out my wiring and straighten it back out. And you're going to need 2 pliers. And make sure they're very thin nosed, okay? Very thin and narrow because you're going to need it like that. All right, and I've already pre-cut a couple of the strings to work with, so I didn't have to worry about doing that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and space them out. I'm only going to do a couple because in reality, so we're only going to do a couple. And let me show you what I'm thinking. So we got this, this, because these are going to have to connect to each other too. So I think we're going to need, that has to go in there by itself. That's going to have to connect. That's going to have to connect. It's going to have to connect. So 1, 2, 3, 4 beads keep to the side. Go ahead and string up your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other beads. String it up. Or if you got longer, depending on how you're doing your necklace, mine is going to be more of not a choker and then not a really loose fit. So it's going to be snug around the neck, but not a choker. All right. So like I said, 4 beads to the side, and we'll come back and I'll show you on camera how to do that one. All right, so for the remainder beads you got left, let's start putting them together. All right. So take your wiring, put that on your wiring, put your bead and another spacer bead, okay? So we got we got spacer bead, regular bead, another spacer bead. All right, so that's what it's looking like, see? Now on each end of this one, you're gonna put a chain. Just put it right in there like that. Next one, right in there like that, okay? So that's what we're looking like. Now, the goal is to take this part of your wiring over, because the chain is going to be left out. It's going to be left in this little loop. Put it over and stick it through all three of these, all the way through to this one. Same thing on this side. Put it over the chain, stick it all the way through to these, okay? The wiring, guys, is very flimsy, so be careful. It kinks up very easy because it's a very thin wire. But the thinness is what makes it very good to make this necklace, okay? So I'm pushing it through there, pushing it over here. I've got it. You see that part sticking out right there? Now let's do the other side. And as you see, the chain is sitting in this loop over here. I usually just take the chain on the other side and tuck it under there so I can get the heck out of my way. All right. Just try to get in there as gentle and smooth as possible so it doesn't kink up on me like it's trying to do now. All right, let me get this closer to my face. All right. It's like I said, it just takes a little time. Once you get the little hang of it, you got it. And this is why we're not going to do all of them on camera, because it'll take forever. All right, so I'm trying to squeeze that one little part in on the other side. Doesn't look like it wants to go for me, so I'm going to start all over because it kinked up. So that's what I be talking about. Once it kinks up, it's hard to work with. So just straighten it back out as much as you can and then try it all over again. I probably should have had the wiring a little bit longer so that it makes it easier for me. So I know my next one I cut the wire just a little bit longer so I have that slack to work with. All right. Now I see it poking out that other side. All right. So it's poking out right there. Let's go ahead and we're going to grab it, but make sure your bead is on there too. That gold bead. We need that gold bead to be on there. Come on. All right. I gotta try to grab it. This is why I need to make the next wire a little bit longer to work with. All right, we got both of those in there. And now pull as tight as you can. Okay? You can hear it go bloop. That's what you want. All right, let me check this side, check my wiring, making sure it looks good. Yep. All right. Don't worry if your little chain is hanging on the corner. You fix that later. You're going to pull hard, pull tight, make sure it's all good. Now, this step is up to you, but I do like to do this. I'm going to take it, right? I'm going to take it and I'm going to loop it right back through this chain one time and cut it off. Okay, I just pushed it through there. And it's back through. Okay, I'm just going to cut it off. That's not enough cut off. That's too much tail sticking out. There's my good pliers. All right, now just take your nail and smooth it down to make sure that there's no little wire sticking up nowhere. You want it smooth down over the chain so that it's snugging and holding the chain in its place. So you could pull as much as you want, tug, it is not gonna fall off. That is the whole point of putting it through one more time. And then you don't even really see that wiring, do you? All right, do the next for the same side. For the other side, I mean. All right, see which way it's supposed to loop back through. Guys, I'm not sure if I'm making this blurry for you, but I'm trying not to. Pull it, loop it back through. All right, there it goes. Grab it and just pull. Bam. Cut off excess and you're good. All right, I'm gonna show you how to do another one. And I'm gonna show you how to string the necklace together. All right, all I'm doing now is just making sure there's no wiring sticking up. Making sure that little piece that we cut off is nice and flat. You don't want someone to be wearing this and they get pinches all day because of it, okay? So, bam, that's done. This is what we're looking at. And I really like the color in this red bead, because it does give off that fiery gold look, and it goes perfect. I think it matches perfect with the chain. So this is why I just wanted to do the beads by itself. I didn't think it really fit into the bag itself. So now let's do another one, and I'm gonna cut bigger pieces than this because the struggle was real on that one. All right, I think that might be too big, but the hell with it, right? We just needed a tad bit bigger. Yeah, so about right here. Because you want enough to work with. And I think that's about a good 3.5 inches. All right. My pliers have been through some things, God. It's already tore up. All right, so straighten it out with my hand is fine. I don't really need the other thing. All right. Try not to go too fast. All right, so again, oops, spacer bead goes on. Oops, again, okay. There we go, spacer bead goes on. A regular bead and another spacer bead. All right, okay, let's put our chains on here. Bam. Okay, just don't do what I do and keep dropping y'all stuff. Maybe it's because it's too early. All right, get that ball over there. You're gonna put it like this. Into the spacer bead, into the regular bead, into the other spacer bead. I probably could have used a little bit more spacer beads and I wouldn't struggle so much. But I'm lying to myself because it's not the one I wanted, so. And I'm very, very particular about how I want something. So I guess I'll struggle. All right, that one's on there. Chain is sitting out here in the little loop, waiting. Okay. Got enough tail on that side so when I get ready to pull it. So now let's put this one through. Into the spacer bead. Okay, actually, let me pull it closer because I'm having a hard time seeing. All right, now I've got it at the very itsy bitsy edge there, so I'm just gonna see if I can grab it from there. That's why I like using the tiniest pliers I can, and then pull as tight as you can. Okay. All right, now that sucker's in place. Thread it through, cut off. Thread it through, cut off, okay? It just gives it extra security. Make sure you're threading it in the way it needs to go. I'll pull it down and cut it off. Then tuck it under. All right, and then the other side. Same thing with the other side. Pull it through, cut it off, tuck it under. And this is how you can make beautiful necklaces and bracelets without having that jumper ring in the way. Because I know I don't always like to have my jumper ring showing. Especially if I'm thinking like making something fancy. Now there are designs where the jumper rings actually look really good throughout. Oh, come on, there we go. But this one I just didn't want it to be showing. Alright, so I cut that off. Let's tuck it under. This is where my good nails comes to use. Alright, so there we go. Now I'm just gonna do a little check, that's all. Just a little check. So that's gonna bring that together. This is why we have some left to the side, because we can't do all on the chain, because how are you going to connect the chain then without a jump ring? So this will connect these together. This bead will connect these together. This bead will connect this one together. Okay. Now I'm going to put this bead because we'll have to connect this one together. So I have to put an extra one over here. So I'm going to string up this one because it's the last one to string up before we start piecing them together that way. All right, so I don't want to struggle. All right, so see if I can do this one smoothly with no struggle. A spacer bead on each side of your red bead, then a chain piece on each side of your red bead. I mean your spacer bead, sorry. Straighten that out just a little bit more because even the tiniest little nick will cause it to not want to bend in. So let's fix that. Oh, we got those on there. Bam. Okay. Now we got that. Let's hope this one doesn't give me too much of a struggle and we can just do it and get it done. I'm going to move you closer over here and I'm going to try, let's just make you flat and then I'll pull you through. All right. Oh, that worked smoothly. All right. Come on. Come on, smoothly, no issues, please. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna pull this one up to my face as well. All right, perfect. Yay. All right, smoothly. That's what the fudge cake I'm talking about. Make sure I get it into the other bead. Really love how this gold and this red hits each other. It's so beautiful. I'm not really a red fan, to be honest with you. It's an all right color, but I don't care for red at all. Come on. Just need a tiny little. There we go. Sorry, guys. Sometimes it just doesn't want to go to the other side. All right, now pliers here. And pliers here and pull. Perfecto. This thing got me sweating. All right. Pull through, cut and tuck. I'm trying to be a little careful. This one looks like it tried to bend while I turned it through. You don't want any bending because you don't want the wire to be seen either. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, now I'm just tucking that wire piece, making sure it doesn't nick anyone. You definitely don't want bad reviews on your projects and your designs. There we go. That one wanted to give me a little hard time. Then this one, same thing. So pull it through. There we go. This one's a little harder because it was already bent when I was using it. So, bam. All right. I'm going to cut and tuck the rest away. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty, now I'm just gonna show you how to put the pieces together, and then the rest you got from there off camera, and then we'll come back and see how it all looks together. Okay, so let's do one more. Let's do one more. Oh, I don't need the chain. That's why I'm going cray-cray. All right, so give me a little bigger wiring. Okay. This is how we're going to connect the leftover pieces. So get your gold bead on there, your spacer bead. Get your red, beautiful heat bead. Okay. Come on. All right. Now, from the ones that we already have made, you're going to take your chain, put it on there, this chain on this side. It's the same process. Okay? Now, let's fudge cake with the wiring to get it through. All right. Pushing it on through over here. All right, look how smoothly this one went. Yeah. That's how they all should be. Okay, now same process. Okay, we've got it pulled through. I'm gonna pull one more time just to make sure it did nice and snug. There, okay. I'm gonna pull it through. Make sure it's downwards. All right, that one's nice and snug and tucked under. Excuse me. Now let's do this one. So you need to come through this way. Uh-oh, got a little crimp in there. Let's pull that out. Oh, snap. It's all right that it broke, because it actually broke in the right spot. Yeah. Love it when things work out. Okay. I'm just pushing this one down with my nail to get the wiring nice and snug in there. And there's a little bit too much left, so let me just see if I can get in there. I think I can. Yes, perfect. All right, so this is how you are going to finish this one off. Sorry guys, this one's still not perfect. Hold on. There we go. All right, so this is how you are going to finish this necklace, okay? And then we're gonna come back and then we're gonna see how it all went through together. All right, so take your, just like I showed you, take your little pieces in between, start getting them together. Should probably only take about maybe 10 minutes. Okay, start getting them together. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna close this necklace off and see how it looks. I'm hoping that it goes well with this bracelet. I didn't have enough beads left to do, Goma Sadi said, I didn't have enough beads left to do earrings, but I think I'm gonna order some because I think some earrings will go well with this. So let's go ahead, let's get off camera, okay? Let's tie this together and then let's come back and look at the finished product and put the clasps on it. I don't think I'm gonna do this clasp that's here, but we're gonna see, okay? So we'll be back. Okay, we are done connecting all the chain and links together. So this is what it's going to look like. Right, very simple, very pretty. That's what it looks like. Now, I did not want to put the pendant that's on here, but if you want to, go ahead and do it. I mean, it's up to you. But you will go ahead and connect it here and here with a jump ring. I haven't decided if I should make this part of the necklace. And then, I mean, I guess it could. It could be. Or I can just leave it like this and make the little connectors. Also, it can be a wraparound bracelet. All right. But it's going to be a necklace. Okay. So this is how I want my piece to be. I will decide later if I want to have this pendant added on it or not. I've been really just deciding yay or nay, if I want to put this pendant on there. I mean, technically it would match as well. It would still match. It would still match perfectly. But I just don't think I want to. So I'm going to go ahead and close this off. And like I said, this was going to be not a choker and not a loose necklace. It fits around my neck just perfect how I want it to. And that's another reason why I was thinking about adding the pendant, because it sits around my neck so pretty. Just so pretty, and I'm, you know, debating. No. I don't even think I brought my jump rings. Nope. So we will leave the pendant off, and like I said, I'm ordering some more from the sister store. So I will then make a second one and add a pendant onto that second one. But let me go ahead and tie this piece to here. I think I might have did this one too hard. I'm always a little heavy-handed when it comes to my pieces, so I'll try not to be. All right, I'm gonna use the jump rings that came on this one. It's a little hard to see. It kind of looks like this jump ring is actually closed off. Yeah, like it's been closed off, but I just opened it. All right. Let's go ahead and attach the jump ring on here. And this is the only piece of my necklace that will have a jump ring on it because it needs to, of course, be connected and closed off. So still thinking, should I just add that in there? Oh, later. But if you want to, like I said, add it to your piece. If that's what you feel like, then do it. All right, and then the other little jump ring on this piece to get it together. Yeah, I was right. They were closed off, melted together. But that's all right. A little cut mark will do it. There we go. All right, and necklace is complete. All right, we have a necklace with the matching bracelet. If you choose to do other, let me just see, because I'm curious, so I want to see anyways. Let's just see what it would look like. Let's just see. All right, let's close that back up. Go ahead and connect on the other side. And I love that this theme, this month's, or this box, because it's not this month's box, this is I think a couple months back. I love when they put the jump rings and the clasp for you to use in there, so you don't have to worry about trying to get it yourself. It's all come together. And I love the theme of this summer heat box. All the pieces went well together. Even this, it did go well together, but these beads stood out to me the most, where I just had to do something with them first. All right, here we go. So if I wanted to add that, then here we go with the necklace and the matching bracelet. There you go. And on this necklace part, you would just open up this piece and put the matching toggle pieces to it. But that's not how I'm going to keep it. I am going to take it apart and keep it the way I said I wanted it before. I just had to take a look, see. Or actually, I'm going to put it on my neck and take a look, see how I'm going to keep it. But there you go. The purpose of this video was to go ahead and show you guys how to attach and make a necklace chain without having jump rings all through it. So it looks like the necklace was brought this way, right? All right, there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I will be back with more videos. There's so much in this box to work with, or this bag. I keep saying box, or mystery boxes. But there are so much more to work with. So I definitely got some more ideas. And I love that this pendant goes so well with these colored beads right here. So this is going to be next. And I love these. Haven't decided yet. I was going to incorporate it into this because it goes pretty with this, but I didn't have any more beads left to make the earrings that I wanted. But yeah, I will be coming back with some more videos for this box because I'm in love with this box. It looks good, and it's first of all, it's hot as heck outside now, so this is perfect to be working on. So I think the next one I'm going to do will be some wire working with this one, and incorporating maybe some of these yellow beads in there too, the chipped ones. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll be back with that, and we'll be back with a couple more tutorial videos. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and to have yourselves a great day, and to make sure you're staying cool out there if you're dealing with this hot weather like we are. Bye guys.